Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine at your places. So today we are going to start chapter number 5 of First Flight, and the name of the chapter is The Hundred Dresses, written by Also Esther. Before the reading of the chapter, there are some questions given, so let us read the questions whose answers we must know after the reading of the chapter. So the first one is, how do we judge the people around us? By their money, wealth and possessions? Or is there something of more enduring value to look for in a person? कि हम अपने आसपास के लोगों को कैसे जज करते हैं उनके पैसे से, जहाँ उनके पास जो लग्जरी चीज़ें होती हैं उनसे. सेकेंड इज़, दिस स्टोरी इज़ अ सेंसिटिव अकाउंट ऑफ हाउ अ पुअर यंग गर्ल इज़ जज्ड बाय हर क्लासमेट्स. Wanda Petronsky is a young Polish girl who goes to school with other American children in an American town. So Wanda lives in an American town and she goes in an American school with other American children. So these other children see Wanda as different in many ways. Can you guess how they treat her? And the third part is, read the information in the box below. Find out more about this community. So, the girl Wanda belongs to Polish American community, and the passage which is given, the Polish American community in the United States, will tell us more about Wanda. So Wanda was the girl who belonged to Polish community. So let us read about Polish community. The first Polish immigrants arrived in America in 1608, but the largest wave of Polish immigrations occurred in the early 20th century. जो first Polish community के लोग अमेरिका में आए थे वो 1608 में आए थे, और फिर 20th century में there was a largest wave of the people of Polish American community. When more than 1 million Poles migrated to the United States, means in 20th century 1 million Poles had been migrated here, they had come here. The Polish state didn't exist at that time, and the immigrants were identified according to their country of origin rather than to ethnicity. One of the most notable Polish American communities is in Chicago and its suburbs, means suburban areas. So Chicago is sometimes called the second largest Polish city in the world, next only to Warsaw, the capital of Poland. Polish Americans were sometimes discriminated against in the United States, as were the Irish, Italians and Jews. According to the United States 2000 census, 6,67,414 Americans of age 5 years and older reported Polish as the language spoken at home, which is about 1.4% of the people who speak languages other than English, or 0.25% of the US population. Now students, we know about the Polish community also, so let us start the reading of the chapter. Today, Monday, Wanda Petronsky was not in her seat. So it is the scene of the school when Wanda was not in her class and the day was Monday. She was not at her seat, but nobody, not even Peggy and Madeleine, the girls who started all the fun, noticed her absence. Means none noticed that she was absent. Usually Wanda sat in the next seat to the last seat in the last row in the room 13. Their classroom was room number 13, and the seat of Wanda was the next to the last seat in the last row. She sat in the corner of the room where the rough boys who did not make good marks sat, and she used to sit at that seat where the weak students of the class used to sit. The corner of the room where there was most scuffling of feet. Scuffling means noise. There was the most noise of the feet. Most roars of laughter when anything funny was said, and the laughter sound was also the most in that area of the class, and there was most mud and dirt on the floor. means this corner of the class was the most untidy and the loudest one. Wanda did not sit there because she was rough and noisy. On the contrary, she was very quiet and rarely said anything at all, and nobody had ever heard her laugh out loud. She never laughs loudly. Sometimes she twisted her mouth into a crooked sort of smile, but that was all. And she gives a very short smile sometimes. Nobody knew exactly why Wanda sat in that seat, unless it was because she came all the way from Boggins Heights and her feet were usually caked with dry mud. She was living in Boggins Heights and her feet were usually covered with dry mud. But no one really thought much about Wanda once she sat in the corner of the room, and once she takes her seat in the class, no one thinks much about her. The time when they thought about Wanda was outside of school hours, and most of the students think about Wanda when the school was over, at noon time when they were coming back to school, or in the morning early before the school began, when groups of 2 or 3 or even more would be talking and laughing on their way to the school yard. Means most of the people were waiting for Wanda to come to school to make fun of her, as she was wearing very untidy dresses. Then sometimes they waited for Wanda to have fun with her. The next day, Tuesday, Wanda was not in school either, and nobody noticed her absence again. Tuesday also, Wanda didn't attend the school, but no one noticed her absence. But on Wednesday, Peggy and Maddie, who sat down front with other children who got good marks and who didn't drag in a whole lot of mud, did notice that Wanda wasn't there. So on Wednesday, Peggy and Maddie noticed the absence of Wanda. Peggy was the most popular girl in the school. Now let us read why Peggy was the most popular girl in the school. The reason was she was pretty, she was beautiful, she had many pretty clothes, and her hair was curly. Maddie was her closest friend. The reason Peggy and Maddie noticed Wanda's absence was because Wanda had made them late to school. कि बेटे वांडा के ना आने के कारण पैगी और मैडी स्कूल को लेट हो गई थी, और इसलिए उन्होंने उस दिन नोटिस किया कि वांडा नहीं आई थी स्कूल में. एंड वाई वर दे लेट? बिकॉज ऑफ वांडा, because they had waited for Wanda to have some fun with her, and she just hadn't come. बेटे पैगी और मैडी वांडा का मजाक उड़ाते थे because Wanda was not having many beautiful dresses to wear. She had only one dress and she used to wear that dress always whenever she comes to school. Whether Peggy and Maddie had a lot of dresses, a lot of pretty dresses, and that's why they made fun of Wanda. Peggy and Maggie belonged to status families, high status families, while Wanda belonged to a low status family. So now bete there are the question answers, and we'll do all the question answers after the reading of the complete chapter. So let us continue the reading after oral comprehension check questions. Wanda Petronsky. Most of the children in room number 13 was their classroom, didn't have names like that. Means Wanda had a different name, and the other children who were studying in room number 13, they don't have names like that. They had names easy to say, means because they all were Native Americans. All other students in room number 13 were Native Americans. That's why their names were like Tom, Smith, or Alan. There was a boy named Bounce, Willie Bounce, and people thought that was funny. So, for people, the name Willie Bounce was also a funny name, but it was not as funny as Petronsky was. Wanda didn't have any friends. Wanda had no friends. She came to school alone and went home alone. She always wore a faded blue dress that didn't hang right. It was clean, but it looked as though it had never been ironed properly. So, Wanda had only one blue colored dress. It was a washed dress, means she used to wear it daily. Otherwise, the dress was clean, but it was never ironed by her parents. She didn't have any friends. She had no friends, but a lot of girls talked to her only to make fun of her. उसके साथ लड़कियां क्यों बोलती थी? सिर्फ और सिर्फ उसका मजाक उड़ाने के लिए. Sometimes they surrounded her in the schoolyard as she stood watching the little girls play hopscotch on the worn hard ground, and the girls used to play hopscotch. Hopscotch is a game in which children hop into, jump into and over squares marked on the ground. वैसे जैसे बेटे आप लोग स्टेपू खेलते हो ना, hopscotch is the game like that. So Wanda had seen the girls playing that game on the hard ground. Wanda, Peggy would say in a most courteous manner, as though she were talking to Miss Mason. Miss Mason was a renowned personality, so Peggy used to call Wanda in the most courteous way. Wanda, she would say, giving one of her friends a nudge. Nudge means gentle push. जैसे आप किसी का मजाक उड़ाते हो ना, एक को बुलाते हो और साथ में फिर दूसरे को हिलाते हो कि मैं उसको बुला रही हूँ. So, tell us, how many dresses did you say you had hanging up in your closet? Closet is almirah bete. So, the other girls used to ask from Wanda that, tell us how many dresses you have in your almirah. So, beta, you will read the chapter carefully up till here, means page number 63, 64 and 65. In the next class, we'll continue with the reading of the chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.